One face.
Hey Siri. Never mind. Okay.
One face.
Sorry guys, I was hoping to turn off voiceover,
One face.
but
Small face. Face near top
it
edge.
feels
Zero.
like
One
it
face.
won't
Small
work.
face. Face near top left edge.
I was gonna thank Jose from Florida
One face. Small face. One face. Small face. Face
Vision
near top edge.
Tech, but unfortunately, if I turn off voiceover,
One
it
face.
won't work with my Braille Sense Polaris, which I just tried. Okay, let's start with the intro. Hello to all my beautiful nerds who are
face.
traveling the vast universe, and welcome back to Nerdy Chic Universe. And today, I am finally doing the look
One face.
with all the naked palettes in the entire Urban Decay Naked series. As in the original, 2, 3,
One face.
Smoky, Ultimate Basics, and the Heat palette. Yes, I know. I shouldn't have drawn that. So, sorry about Siri. I will do my best in not moving so much in this one. So, hoping... Wait, the lighting
Zero
is
faces.
not working out. Oh, there we go. More light. So, yeah. Making sure
One
it's
face.
still
Small
recording.
face. Face near top edge.
That's why it's called a terminal for
One
screen
face.
reader, because it needs screen reader. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. So please bear with Siri as I do this video, and also make sure you catch all the other videos. The reason why I didn't do it yesterday was because I was kind of ill. I don't know what I ate caused it. Well, I kind of know, but I don't want to say it here. So basically, maybe something wrong with leftovers. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I drank a lot of tea. I ate oatmeal. I ate some food to try to keep myself from not, getting even more sick. And also, I did take some probiotics as well, because I've been taking those to help with any gas issues I may have. Sorry, TMI. So let's get into this look.
Zero faces.
And this time, I have index cards
One face. Small face.
in Braille
Face near top edge.
to tell me what I'm using
One face.
in this video.
Zero faces.
Okay.
One face. Small face. Face near top edge.
So, transition. I am going into the first palette for the shade known as Toasted, which is shade
One face.
number 9.
Zero faces. One face.
Yes, I
One
did
face.
my
Zero
brows
faces.
in prime, so
One face. Small face.
going
Face
to
near top edge.
watch me do that all the time.
One face.
So, let me
Zero
get
faces.
a brush to...
One face. Small face. Face near top edge. One face. Zero faces. One face. Small face. Face near top edge.
Okay,
Zero faces.
going into the original. Where are you? This little
One face. Small face.
looking
Face near top edge.
palette. I don't get why they didn't put some of the other palettes
face.
in this material. I'm going into Toasted.
Zero faces.
And gonna use that as my transition. This is gonna be a fun look to do because it's gonna be like smoky slash bronzy-ish almost, or like a plummy smoky type thing. Because when I was looking at all the shades, I'm like, okay, I'm going in
One face.
order
Small face.
this
Face near top edge.
time.
Zero faces.
Unlike the last palettes, I went backwards.
Zero faces.
Okay, that was the first palette. Next, I'm going into Naked 2 for the shade Foxy,
One face, small face,
which
face
is
top edge.
shade 1.
0 faces.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should just use this one. Okay, shade 2. Naked 2. There you are.
One face, small
And
face,
going
face top edge.
into Foxy, which is shade 1 in the Naked 2.
One face, 0 faces.
I bet you're wondering what did I do instead of doing a video. Well, I decided to take it easy during the day by watching Netflix and finished watching season 7 of Voltron Legendary Defender. That was the second anime that I've ever watched, well, the original Voltron. And since they brought it as a newer series, it actually, in my opinion, gave the characters more personality this time, and they made Pidge into a girl for this one, which made it more interesting. It's like, yeah, give the Voltron Force a little
face,
more
small 0 faces.
girl power.
One face, small face mid top edge.
And yes, they kind of stick to Laura doing the
One face,
blue
small face,
lion,
face
but
mid
a
top
little
edge.
bit later.
0 face, one face, small face
And
mid top edge.
And in this season,
One
I
face.
heard this was supposed to be the final season, but there was a cliffhanger. I'm hoping
0 faces. One face,
hoping
small
there
face,
will be
face mid
a
top edge.
season 8, because I'm wondering, okay, what's going to happen
One
next?
face.
Because they made it
One face, small face mid top
really
edge.
good.
0 faces.
Okay,
One face, small
next
face mid top edge.
I am going into the Naked 3 palette
One face.
for
Zero faces.
the shade. What's in my notes? Do. Definer. Dark Side. Wait. The Naked 3, which is shade 11. That's Naked 2. And Naked 3.
One face, small face mid top edge. 0 faces. One face, 0 faces. One face, 0 faces. One face, small face mid top, 0 faces.
And me and the girls were kind of talking about the season on Facebook and had the question, who's your favorite character? Ever since I watched the original Voltron, Lance was my favorite character, and this time they made him act more like Sokka a little bit, as in be the comedic character, like Lady, and the type who tries to get the ladies. Even this time, he tries to go for Allura. Well, when you look at the original, if you've seen the episode with the poisonous flowers back in the original, they kind of acted like they wanted to be with each other in that episode. That's how I saw it as a young preteen.
One face, small face near top edge.
And how I like Allura in this version,
One face.
she was
Zero
a lot
faces.
stronger. That's all I have to say. Yeah, she was a little unsure about herself at certain points, but she was kind of being more skeptical and thoughtful as a princess. And they made her and Koran more alien in this one because, yeah, Planet Eris was supposed to be more alien-like. And it would kind of make sense for how they made them. And I like that. It was very entertaining. I'm hoping season 8 does get made because after seeing that cliffhanger, I'm like, is there going to be a season 8? Please let there be a season 8. Because it got
One
really
face, small
good
face,
towards
face
the
near top edge.
end.
One face.
Okay.
Zero faces.
Next, I'm going into the crease for in the Naked Smoky palette. Crease would be Smolder from Naked Smoky. Shade. Oh no. I think it was shade 8. That's Naked Heat. When I'm using the brailler, I always seem to want to go towards the end, and I always keep on forgetting I'm using an index card, not paper. 3, 4, 5,
One face,
6,
small face
7,
near top edge.
8. Okay, I'm using Smolder from the Naked
One
Smoky
face, zero faces.
palette. And afterwards, I did decide to watch Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue because I left off like at episode 3 since I was watching the older seasons after meeting some of the Ranger seasons between Space and from Space, Lost Galaxy, and Lightspeed Rescue during Ranger Stop 2015, and I'm like, I need to watch these seasons to know what it's all about. I did watch Space and Lost Galaxy. I did like those
One face, small face near top edge.
seasons.
Zero faces.
Lightspeed, I kind of feel like the episodes are a little too fast for me.
One face,
Like,
small face near top left
It
edge.
feels like
One face, one face, small face near top edge.
you're
Zero
watching
faces.
the beginning and then you
One face, small face near top edge.
feel like it's going a little too fast. I'm like, slow down.
One face. Zero faces. One
Try
face,
and get
small
the
face
fly a
near
little
top edge.
bit better.
One face. One
That's
face.
how I kind of feel. well, Lost Galaxy in Space, you get to know the characters a little bit more with each episode.
One face.
But
One face.
I do give it to Jennifer Yen, who, if you don't know who she is, anybody out there who has used
One face.
Perlice, she's the creator
0. One face. Small face.
of
Face
that
top edge.
cosmetics line, and she
One face.
created it because when she was playing Vibra, the makeup was causing her to break out. When you're on
One face.
set, you had to wear like heavy makeup back in the day, and she was talking about it in any of the interviews
One
that she
face.
has done, that all thanks to the makeup, not only she developed her own line, but she also uses
face.
it to help her, and she can't really wear anything else
One face. Small face. Face top edge.
extravagant,
0 faces. One face.
and
Small face. Face
kind
top
of
edge.
scared her away. I would understand, because having
One
sensitive
face.
skin is not an easy thing. That's why I kind of suggested to Omni to have her as a guest, because
One face.
as us cosplayers, we
Zero
do
faces.
wear makeup with our costumes time to time. Heck, I gotta do it for Link with the winged eyeliner, and of course I do the spirit gun with the elf ears, and that can be a little irritating to the skin,
0 faces. One face. Small face.
because
Face
you're
top edge.
pretty much using prosthetic glue.
One face.
And of course, some girls do wear lashes. I tend to go with my usual makeup
One face.
stuff. And of course, our skin underneath needs the care. I mean, before I go into my makeup, I make sure I
One face.
moisturize before I do anything makeup related. And I use a dewy primer because my skin is so dry
One face.
and sensitive. I'm using Blackjack from Ultimate Basics.
0
And
faces.
it would be kind of cool to get panels about skincare at conventions. Yeah, we would go back to the hotel room really exhausted, but at least after, going back to Gondress's or heading back to the hotel room, wherever we stay, I do manage to remove my makeup. And now I use coconut oil because my skin can't handle the micellar water, so I have to
One face. Small
be
face.
careful.
Face top edge.
And of course, I do my skin stuff to
One face.
refresh it after a long day of cosplaying.
One face. Small face. Face near top left edge.
And next, to finish off my
One face.
brow,
Small. 0 faces.
I'm going into the Naked Heat palette. What was the color I would be using? I know I have it here. And again, that would be kind of cool if she did a few panels about skincare and like suggesting skincare. I'm not sure if anybody could buy some of her stuff, but there's always like getting advice on some skincare products. What to look for, what not to look for if you have sensitive skin. That's ultimate. Okay, brow, lumber, naked Heat shade 5. And yes, I wouldn't mind interviewing her.
One face.
Because since, you know,
0 faces.
I know how it feels to have sensitive skin like her. And it would be great to have you guys get some tips and pointers. If
one face, small face, face
you
top
need
edge.
to go huge glam for any of your costumes.
One face, small face, 0 faces. One face, 0 faces. One face, small face, face top edge, 0
like
faces.
Makeup effects or anything, and
one face, small face, 0 faces.
Find a way of
one face, small face, face top
getting
edge.
your skin back to normal after an entire weekend.
One face.
I know I would.
0, one face, small face, face top edge.
Like those tips and pointers.
One face, small face, face top left edge. One face, small face, face top edge.
Okay, next I'm going in with
face,
my
small face,
smoky liner from Hot Topic.
One face.
But back to Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. I know that was one humongous tangent.
One face.
It's an okay season. I had to keep on watching it because what if they get more people from Lightspeed Rescue for Ranger Stop, since now we have press. Yay!
One face, small face, face top edge. 0 faces.
And it's good to watch the seasons where they came from.
One face, small face, face top left edge. 0 faces.
If I could find that pencil, because I found my blue one from NYC.
One face, small face, face top left edge.
I miss NYC.
One face, small face, face top edge.
Because they were,
0
they
faces.
always had the best black nail polish. They'll be back. I know it.
One face, small face, 0 faces. One face, small face, face top left edge. One face, small face,
And
face
the
top edge.
theme song kind of sounds a little bit jazzy, though.
One face.
I'm not sure if I want to watch Ninja Storm because I've seen History of Power Rangers with that
face,
season
small
with
face, face top edge.
Linkara.
One face.
And it didn't appeal to me much, but I'll probably watch the first few episodes and see how I feel about it first. Because I almost,
0
if
faces.
I was at AFL doing press, they did get 2 of the Thunder Rangers from that. I would have to watch the season and get a
One
little
face,
feel
small face,
for
face top edge.
what the series is about,
One
at
face.
least. But it would be good to watch just in case
One face, small face, face top left edge.
Ranger Stop.
0 faces.
Do it for the research
One face,
sake.
small face, face top edge.
By now, I'll be watching Time Force
0 faces.
again because that's my favorite season. That was very story driven.
One face, small face, face top edge. One face. 0 faces. One face, small face, face top edge. 0 faces.
Okay, that's my Fan Effect mascara because I'm looking for my Colossal Cat Eye mascara. As for my Rimmels, I'm still waiting for My Little Pony
One face,
season
small face near top left edge.
8 to be on Netflix.
One face, small
Why
face
is it
near top
taking
edge.
so long?
0 faces.
Yes, I really want to see season 8. Like most people. Okay, found it.
One face, small face, 0 faces. One face, small face near top edge.
Found my colossal cat eye.
One face.
Mascara.
0 faces.
This mascara always smells like roses. I think they use some kind of rose oil. And of course I'll be definitely watching Wild Force since I didn't get to watch the entire season of that one. Same with SBD. Which, SBD, I remember watching the Japanese version and I don't know why.
One face,
Sorry
small
for
face near
any
top edge.
people who are fans of Sentai. I was
0 faces.
not... I didn't get the Sentai version at all. I think they did a better job in the American version. Because my ex used to give me
One face, small face near top edge.
episodes and I asked, hey, can I see some of the
0 faces.
Sentai
One face,
stuff?
small face near top edge.
You know, I was curious. And
One face.
I'm like, sorry, I preferred the English Power Rangers. I don't care how cheesy it was, but
0 faces. One face, small face near top edge.
I grew up on it. And he kind of got mad at me for it.
One
and
face.
He kind of did one disc with one episode of Bleach. And then the
One
other
face.
two tricked me by putting Deca Ranger to
0, one
try
face,
to
small face
force it
near top
on
edge.
me again.
One face, small face near top
Well,
edge.
force it on me to watch it. I'm like, no
0
way
faces.
you're
One
going
face,
to
small face near top edge.
orange on me. And
One face.
they even discussed
0,
it
one
during
face, small face near top edge.
10 years of SPD, the panel, which you could still
One
watch.
face.
They did a lot of changes to the English version to make it better. Even Doggy Kruger, when they did his
One face.
costume, it's for the English version, it
0 faces.
is amazing.
One face, 0 faces.
Like,
One face, 0 faces.
and green.
One face, small face near top left edge.
And of course, us here in America, we're known for
One face.
really awesome
0
special
faces.
effects.
One face, small face near top edge.
But I do admit, I do like the
One face.
Japanese versions of Kamen Rider. Because I remembered me and Gondress got a V3
One face.
from a stand over in Mega. Yeah, it was MegaCon.
One
And
face.
we watched it, and that was a good series.
0 faces.
But too
One
bad
face,
they
small face
don't
near top edge.
bring the crossovers between.
One face.
That's where I put mute between the
One
Sentai
face. 0
and
face.
Kamen
One face.
Rider.
Small face. 0 faces.
Because I heard the
face,
one
small
for
face near top edge.
Samurai,
One face.
for the Japanese version of Samurai, they did a really good job for that one.
0 faces.
It's like you bring Kamen Rider, Dragon Rider
One face. Small face near top edge.
over. It's like, why not do it with Kamen Rider O's?
One face. 0 faces.
Sorry if I'm going into a tangent. But, anyways. Yes, I'll be watching Time Force again. I did hear about the new special that they're doing for, like, the new crossover anniversary thing. They're bringing Jason David Frank, Catherine Sutherland, and Jason Bond.
One face. Small
For
face
those of
near
you-
top edge.
Probably don't know.
One
Tommy,
face. 0 faces.
Tommy, Kat, and Wes. I haven't gotten to meet Catherine Sutherland. I think she was really busy during Ranger Stop, because those lines get really long, and I've seen it with Austin St. John.
Zero faces.
That line was long for him. And then same with Dan Southward.
One face, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge.
Or was it mostly the
one face,
other teams?
Zero faces.
Oh, I can imagine this year when we
edge.
do press.
One face,
Or
one face,
Ranger
small
Stop.
face, one face, small face, face near top edge.
So excited that we finally
zero faces, one face, small face, face near top
get
edge.
press, and hoping we could do interviews, but if not, there's always Skype. Because that's another good thing about doing it over Skype, because we won't be interrupted by people dropping by the tables, because it did happen before back at Omni Year 1.
One face, small face, face near top left edge.
Okay, light.
One face, small face, face near top edge.
Concealer.
One face. One face. Zero faces. One face, zero faces.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of watching Jungle Fury, also RPM again, because that was a good season too.
One face, small face, face near top edge.
Because they also had the girl from iZombie. That was the thing that she did before iZombie, was being the Yellow Ranger on
one face, small face,
RPM.
face near top edge.
And when I pointed that out in the live chat with Kristen Leanne, yeah, it was Kristen Leanne, and she was like, wait, what? She's a Power Ranger? I'm like, yeah, she was RPM Yellow.
One face, small face, face near top edge.
Even though someone pointed out, yeah, the Yellow Ranger died.
One face.
A little fact about that, that was actually the one who played Trini who died from the original Mighty Morphin days.
One face. Zero faces.
He was the one who ended up dying though.
One face, small face, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge.
Yeah, rest in peace though.
Zero faces.
Because I remembered having a Trini button.
One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero, one face,
Okay,
zero faces.
Next, I'll be using my foundation.
One face, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. One face. Zero faces.
So,
one face,
in
small
case
face,
if anybody
zero
watches
faces.
iZombie,
One, zero faces.
know that
one face, small face, face near top edge.
the girl playing the main character
one face.
was in RPM. They should get her for Ranger Stop.
One face.
That would be kind of cool. Like talking about not only RPM but iZombie too, because a lot of the Ranger actors
one face, small
did
face,
a lot
face
of
near top edge.
stuff over
Zero faces.
the years.
One face, small face,
after
face near top edge.
leaving their respective
Zero
shows.
faces.
I mean, look at Dan Southworth, for example.
One face, small face, face near top edge.
Doing the voice of Virgil in Devil May Cry.
One face. Zero faces.
And a lot of
one face, small face, face near top edge. Zero one face, small face, face near top edge.
Also playing the character of Kenshi in Mortal Kombat.
One face, small face, face near top edge.
That still makes me
Zero
happy.
faces.
He had his own blind experience.
One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, small face, zero faces.
Let's see. Jason Bond, of course, he did do a lot of motion
YouTube.
cap.
Now, RWBY Volume 6. Add character short in-depth analysis and explanation. Recommended. One face, small face, face near top edge.
Did a lot of motion cap too for
Zero faces.
Leon Kennedy. In Resident Evil
One face, small face,
6.
zero faces.
Watch the Resident Evil reunion panel, by the way, on here if you get a chance.
One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces.
And also, of course,
One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, small face,
you
face near top
can
edge.
still
Zero faces.
subscribe, which I forgot
One face,
to do
small
in
face,
the
face
beginning
near
of the
top edge. Zero
video.
faces.
Thanks to everyone who has been subscribing lately.
One face, zero faces.
I used to be like at 50
One face,
or
small
less
face, face zero,
subscribers,
zero faces.
and now
One face,
I'm
zero faces.
gaining.
One face, zero faces.
Thank you.
One face, small
Please
face,
keep
zero faces.
subscribing, because
One
I
face, small face,
appreciate
face near top edge.
all the
Zero, one face, small
subscriptions.
face, face near top, zero faces. One face,
It's
small
like,
face,
please
zero
support the
faces.
small people,
One face, small face, face near
even
top
if
edge.
they have to rely on Siri.
One face, zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero face, one face, small face, zero faces. One face, zero, zero faces. One, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge.
Okay.
One face, small face, face near top, zero faces. One face, small,
Next,
zero faces.
I'll be setting my concealer in with
One face, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. One face.
my under eyes with my translucent powder from NYX Cosmetics
One face,
or
one
NYX
face, small face, face near top edge.
Professional Makeup.
Zero faces. One, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. One face.
If I can
Zero
find
faces.
the
One face,
brush.
small face, face near top edge. One face.
Yep, found it.
One face, small face, face near top left edge. One face, small face, face near top edge.
And going into
One face.
my
Zero
translucent
faces.
powder from NYX Cosmetics.
One face, small face,
Or
face near top edge.
Professional Makeup, sorry.
Zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces.
And next I'm going in with my favorite photo focus powder. Oh, need that blush.
One face,
From
small face, face near top edge.
Wet n Wild
Zero faces.
in warm beige. That's a blush. That's a highlight. Where are you?
One face, small face, face, zero face. One face, small face, zero faces.
Mosaic.
One face, small face, face near top edge, zero faces.
Powder.
One face, small face, face near top left edge.
In warm beige.
Zero faces.
I have so many compacts in my caboodle.
One face,
it's
small
not
face,
even
face near top
funny.
edge. Zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, small face, face, zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. One face, small face, face near top edge. One face, zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, small face, zero. One face, small face, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, small, zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, small, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge. One face, small face, face near top edge. One face.
And next I'm going in with
One
my
face, small face, face near top left edge.
Found it.
One face,
My
small, zero
bronzer
faces.
palette from NYX Cosmetics.
One face, small face, face near top left edge. One face. One face. Zero faces. One face, small face, face near top left edge.
And found my contouring brush.
One face, small face, face near top edge.
And I'm going in with shade 1 from this
One face, one face,
palette.
zero faces. One face, small face,
And
face near top edge.
contour my outer cheek areas.
One face. Zero faces. One face, zero faces. One face, zero faces. One, zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge.
And almost done.
One face,
Next,
small face,
I
face near top
will
left edge.
be going into my
One face.
this contour brush, making sure
Zero
I
faces.
don't mix Z brushes. Wait, I found my Glamour Dolls blush brush. Yes, I'm talking about Z, one with Lisa Frank, because apparently Hot Topic was actually selling these brushes. I almost got the eye brush, but I got 2 of the
One
blush
face, small face, face near top left edge.
brushes.
Zero faces. One face, small face, face near top edge.
And I'm going into Fusion from
One face.
Makeup Revolution.
One face, small face, face near top edge.
I'm actually excited for
One
Emily
face.
Noel, by the way. I saw her
Zero
video
faces.
talking about the products that she made with Makeup Revolution, and congrats to
One face, small face,
her,
face near top edge.
because I definitely want to get the Once palette,
Zero faces.
because it has shades that
One
you
face, small
rarely
face, face
find
near top edge.
in most palettes.
Zero faces.
And of course, I'm
One face,
trying to
zero faces.
branch out a little bit more
One
from
face, small face,
the
face near top edge.
usual neutral looks.
One face, small face, face near top edge. Zero faces.
And it's very cool tone, and we need more cool tone palettes nowadays, because we have like warm tone, warm tone. Even though I do like the warm tone stuff, but sometimes it can get a little overboard. And the once palette, when you described all the colors, I'm like, I definitely want.
One face, small face near top edge.
And I bet
One
it's
face,
exciting
zero
for
faces.
her to
One face,
know
small
that
face,
she'll
face near top edge.
be having her own palette in Ulta,
One face, small face near top left edge.
Ulta, and on the Makeup Revolution website.
One face.
I found her channel actually, all thanks to the advertisements for her beauty broadcast channel. And I'm like, I'm going to check her out. And she is one of the most honest people. You should check her out. And she actually did a
Zero faces.
A collab with Jen Loves Reviews from What's Up in Makeup, which was amazing.
One face, small face near top edge.
Like a collab
Zero
video
faces.
when she was going around town. And I'm going in with the Snow Rose highlight from NYX's Duochromatic highlight line.
One face, small face near
I
top
want to
edge.
get their lip glosses.
One face, small face near top left edge.
Yep. So much.
One face, zero faces. One face, small face near top edge.
Gonna blend together
One face, small face near top left edge.
all my
Zero faces. One face, small face near top edge.
all I have together.
Zero faces.
Oh no, I
Zero
forgot
faces.
a lip product. Let me set my face first and then grab my Ipsy
One face, zero faces.
August bag from my desk.
One face, small face near top edge. Zero faces. One face, small face near top edge. One face. Zero faces. One face, small face near top edge. Zero faces. Zero faces. Zero faces. One face, small face near top
I'll
edge.
be back.
Zero faces.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm back.
One face, small face near top edge.
I'm going first with my BKR water balm, which I got in Ipsy last month. I love this stuff.
One face. One face.
And next I'm going in with my
One face.
MAC lip crayon. Come to mama. Hey. Which I got from my anniversary
One face.
gift. Which apparently now they don't do the anniversary gifts unless you got 2 of them. And
One face.
pick the one in Hopelessly Devoted.
Zero faces. One face, small face near top edge.
Yeah, it was kind of sad that they no longer do the anniversary gifts.
One face.
Well, they gotta sell their products. At least we get points by shopping at the pro stores.
One face.
I love the
One face.
eyeshadow gift because I got Satin Taupe. And pulling
One face.
up the headband.
One face, small face near top
Goodbye,
edge.
kitty ears.
Zero faces. One face, small face near top left edge. Zero
And
faces.
that
One face,
completes
small
the
face
look
near top edge.
for this for the end
One face.
of this series. I hope you enjoyed
faces.
all my looks for each palette. I know it took a bit to do some of them, but hey, at least I enjoyed doing it, and it got me to see why it took me so long to collect all the Naked palettes, especially the ones that they're phasing out. And all I have to say, out of the Naked palettes, I think
One face.
I love the Naked 3 and the Heat the most, because Naked 3 has more of the shades I would wear, which are the more purple tones, and I miss having like an all purple palette. I know I had the Revealed 3, which that wasn't as pigmented, and I remembered here in Naked 3 was like kind of the least favorite of the originals, while the Heat, it was way more different from the other palettes, because it kind of branched into red, more of the red tones like coppers, red, different shades of red. Like they have a metallic, a matte, and some other, and it went into like coppery tones, especially adding a bit of a gold to one of those coppers, which of course we've been seeing a lot of in palettes nowadays. I am hoping Urban Decay does another Naked one, but to me they should do more another smoky type palette, because we're missing cool tones nowadays, and warm tones have been dominating throughout the year of 2018, and a lot of people, I think a lot of people, have been missing smoky. I've been missing smoky myself. Should have got another, but of course I personally like the 3 in the Heat more, and plus I had to keep myself from using Naked Heat a lot, or I'll be hitting pan and needing to wait until I could save up enough on either my Ulta card or see how much I have left in my bank account to buy it. Buy another. So yeah, thank you Urban Decay for creating this palette series for the longest time. I could kind of see why a lot of people...
Now, the one that started it all. Get it before it's gone 50% off Urban Decay Naked palette. One face.
You gotta be kidding. Speaking of that, they just announced that they are putting the original Naked palette on sale. What the heck? Oh jeez. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Thank you Urban Decay for creating the Naked series, and how it became a major part of a lot of people's makeup collections in the entire world, and hoping you guys don't discontinue any of the other palettes. Please don't, because these palettes are really good, and the pigmentation is still amazing as usual. So that's about it. And also thank you again for everybody who has been subscribing to my channel. Please keep it up, and please support the smaller YouTubers, because nowadays it kind of feels like a lot of people are saying give a lot of support to us, and I kind of agree. Yeah, we could represent the brands a little bit better alongside with all the controversies that's been going on lately. So yeah, I hope everything gets better, and of course support the smaller YouTubers. YouTube has been a huge thing on the internet, has been entertaining us all, so please support the smaller people and keep on going with your day. So until next time, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also make sure you follow the blog over at nerdychicuniverse.wordpress.com, alongside our Twitter at nerdychic. And also make sure that you pretty much support us on Patreon if you can, because I keep on forgetting to mention that. And that's about it. Until next time, stay beautiful while traveling the universe, everyone. Bye.
One face. 0 faces. One face. Small face. Face knit. Viewfinder. Focus unlock. 55 minutes. 17 seconds. Viewfinder. Stop recording video.